Yo, demand you to listen, guru so prolific, deciphering hieroglyphics, play close attention, yeah. Keep it raw, real and uncut, the guru son, the chosen one, the man with the golden gun. Witness the knowledge that rolls off my tongue and let your mind soak it all in like a sponge.
What's up, people? It's Guru. Welcome to Keep It Real, Raw, and Uncut. Today's topic, you already know, Attack on Titan, episode 22. Let's go. This is a good episode. Wasn't great. It was good, man. But one thing it was great at was the emotion. I'm gonna get into that a little later on. But at the beginning of this, man, you know, Levi was coming up with a plan how to deal with this female Titan, and so Mikasa had to settle down, like, yo, calm your ass down, let the man handle this. This is what I'm saying, we gonna do this thing. So he come up with a plan, and it works. And all I gotta say is, Levi, if people always say Levi, like my boy Philly said Levi hasn't done anything to impress him, so why is everybody sweating him? Yo. Levi is a beast, man. Levi, hey Philly, if you watch this video, Philly boy, if you watch this, yo, check out this episode, man. Man, you thought Mikasa went in on that Titan. Everybody comparing Mikasa to Levi like she gonna do him dirty one day. I told y'all before, she can't touch this dude, man. This dude just rips the female Titan apart. I mean, he slashed her down, man. He brought her down to her knees, just like Mikasa did, but he took it to a different point. He broke her, man. The chick couldn't move. Mikasa knocked her down. This dude put her down on the ground, man. He just snapped this chick all up by himself, man. He was all over, man. At one point, he was like a buzzsaw, and the female Titan tried to punch him, and he just went into buzzsaw mode, man, and just ripped this chick all the way up this chick's arm, almost up to her shoulder before she could react. Then cut her eyes out by himself and dropped this chick. Then he went to cut all her tendons and major muscle mass. Yo, the chick couldn't move. He paralyzed the chick. The chick was they could have killed her. They should have went for the kill. I thought they should have went for the kill. Because she was completely immobilized. But Mikasa thought that too. So she tried to go in and she was about to get killed. So my man Levi jumped in and saved her from getting crushed, because the female Titan had a little bit of strength in one of, I think, her left arm, and she was about to crush Mikasa. And he jumped down and kind of like took this and like bounced off her back of her hand. And in the process, it looked like he either twisted his ankle or broke his ankle, man. I had to go back and watch that a couple of times, but it looked like it was like a break, but I guess it wasn't a break because he was walking on it later on. But he did hurt his ankle pretty severely, and he grabbed Mikasa, knocked her out the way. He grabbed Mikasa, but he cut the female Titan's jaw. Yo, man, this chick broke her jawbone. Her jaw just dropped down like a trap door. And then, man, Eren was in there, and that was really smart thinking by him, man, because I guess he thought like, well, she probably just hold him in the mouth. She just swallow him whole, but he was true as a good guess. So the air was still in her mouth. Grabs Eren out. Boom. Let's bounce Mikasa. And Mikasa stood there looking stupid, like, oh man, you know, you saved me. You were thinking, and I wasn't. I was about to get my shit snapped up, but thanks a lot. But it's all good, man. My man, like I said, my man Levi put in work, man. But this, oh man, yo. Oh, one other thing I forgot to say. She was impressed by his speed. She was like, Mikasa, like, he is so fast. She could believe how fast he was, the way he ripped that Titan up. But let's not hear that. Let's go in. The emotional part of this episode was crazy, man. Oh man, with the dead bodies and the people seeing their friends and loved ones, and it shows you the harshness of war, man. And their world. They had the Titans were running after them. It was like two abnormal Titans were running after them, and so they were trying to take the bodies back to be counted, you know. And they had to make the decision. Levi said, "You got to dump the bodies, man." As one guy, friend was on there, he just cried like, "No, you can't do this. I grew up with this guy. I'm not letting it go down like that. And he tried everything he could to protect his friend's dead body. But it just came down to the point where it's like, look, it's either this or them. And then he was just crying with so much emotion because he didn't want to disgrace his friend's body like that. His last memory, like, you know, I grew up with this guy and, you know, I knew him for so long, and to do him like this, it ain't right, you know. And it came to the point, it was like, yo, people started dying trying to protect these dead bodies, and he was looking like, yo, I guess he had to kind of realize a little bit like other people are dying just for the sake of a dead body. So they dumped his body. He just wept and wept and wept, man. I had to use a Bible word, man. He wept, man. Yo, it was a sad scene. He was thinking like they didn't have any heart or nothing. Then Levi, you know, Levi's very unemotional. He gave him his crest off his jacket, and he realized that Levi actually did care, but he had to act this way. He had to harden his heart to the harshness of war just to deal with it. And he said they just cried about. He said, "My captain," and you know, he like reaffirmed, I guess, kind of reaffirmed his belief in Levi and the system. Like, look, this is the world we deal with. I gotta harden up too, man. But you know, you still gonna have your feelings, but you can't just wear them on your sleeve all the time, man. And see him sitting there just crying, you know, he lost his friend and how he kind of doubted his captain, and then like it just made him feel sad and stupid at the same time. And then that was crazy. And then the scene with my man Aaron was remembering back when he was a kid and wanted to join the survey team with Mikasa, and how he saw the survey team come in, they were all defeated and beat up, and how he felt and how the crowd was like dissing the survey team. And he felt he was hyped to see him because he looked at them as heroes. And then he was on the cart, he was all beat up, and he noticed like there was a kid in the audience that was like recognizing him as a hero. And that's what made him think about it, like, yo, I remember I was in that same position, man. And that made me think back to one of Biggie Smalls' interview. I know it ain't got nothing to do with Attack on Titan, but everybody was talking about Biggie. The guy asked him like, what was the difference between your first album and your second album? Because the first album was real gritty and raw and, you know, real emotional. The other album was more superficial and about money and champagne popping and the good life. And so Biggie told him, was like, look, back when I made that first album, I was broke and I was on the street selling drugs and stuff. So my lyrics coming from a street perspective. That's what I knew. He said, because I saw a guy, if I see a guy drove the block in a BMW or Mercedes, you know, we be on the block, be like, yo, I'll rob that cat, man. I'll murder that dude, man. I take his BMW or whatever. I take his bitch. You know what I'm saying? He said, now I'm the dude riding up the block in the Mercedes and the BMW. So he said, I know the same speech is being said about me. So he said, I can't rap from that perspective because I'm not there no more. So that kind of made me think of like what Aaron was going through when he was going to town. It was like, I was there before. I was that little boy looking at the survey team. Now I'm on the survey team. You know what I'm saying? He just said, like, he just cried, you know, and then like it was just crazy, man. And then Mikasa comes to hold his hand, comforting him, man. It was like, yo, it was a sad, emotional episode at the end, man. It was real good. The storytelling was good. The action at the beginning was great. It was great, man. Levi's crazy. This, like I said, man, right now, this is, in my opinion, this is the best anime out right now, hands down. I don't think anything's touching it. From story, emotion, the action, the animation, this is a great story. Even when it's not action oriented, it's still good. The storytelling is good, man. The emotion is always there, man. And we still ain't even down into the mysteries of these Titans yet, man. And why did this chick want Eren so bad? We still got this mystery going on, you know, it's hanging over our head, dangling like a carrot in front of a horse, man. Leading us there, man. It's in our reach, man. We just want it, you know. But yo, like I said, man, good episode. If I'd rate it, I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, this is the Guru. Holla at y'all fellas later. Be on the lookout for my live action review of this. I mean, not review, but live action. You know, I don't do reviews. I'm not a reviewer. So live action. Watch this. So you can watch the episode with the Guru, man. I'm gonna holla at y'all later. Peace.